What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Cardano. Big stuff happening in the next 24 hours with Cardano. Their hard fork is coming. If you want to know what's going to be coming for Cardano in terms of price, then you're going to want to pay attention to this, because if you are looking for a quick investment, this might be a good one for you. So pay attention to the video. Before I get into this, I'll update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins that I actually spoke about on this channel, and the first 26 coins I held after the 2018 crash. Had you invested $100 into each one and done nothing with them, you'd be in profit for 8K. But if you would have bought them, sold them while the markets were flying high, you would have been in profit for 123 grand. That's the difference between cashing out and riding the coins all the way down into a bear cycle and now recession, whether anyone wants to admit it or not. If you want to see the coins that I own, come check out Copy My Crypto. These are the coins that I believe are going to have the massive gains. If you want to make gains like this, then you're going to want to come check it out, because Phantom is not at the top of that list for out of luck. I did my research on Phantom. I even did a Udemy course where I said this is going to be the best investment of the year. I said it would 100x. It did 677. And I'm scouring the crypto space trying to find the coins that I think can do those gains again. But I won't do Udemy courses like last time. I will simply tell the members why I believe it. So if you want to know what coins are going to be the big gainers, if you want to get ahead of the curve and ahead of the rest of the market, go to the site, read through it, and if you like it, come join me. Cardano. It's currently sitting at 45 cents, market cap of 15 billion. And you know what? Cardano's always been good, right? Cardano's been slow moving, but I don't actually mind that too much. It can be a frustration, but that's only down to the fact that, to be fair, the team are litigious. That's the wrong word, not litigious. The team are detail-oriented, let's say that. And they're trying to get everything done without problems. You know, they work very differently from Ethereum. When we've seen, you know, in the past, we saw Ethereum have when CryptoKitties launched, that knackered the network for friggin' days. That was awful. And Cardano have been very cautious in these kind of issues, in terms of preventing these kind of issues from happening. So that's resulted in sort of slow movement with upgrades and developments. And it's a team of academics, so they do peer review everything, and they decide effectively on the best course of action to ensure that the network's going to do well. They've had multiple upgrades, and September 12th, the Cardano Alonzo hard fork had launched, which brought smart contract functionality to the blockchain. There were literally over 100 smart contracts deployed within 24 hours of the launch. And now the vassal upgrade is coming. So this should be occurring within 24 hours. This is the most ambitious upgrade yet. All three metrics necessary to launch the awaited vassal upgrade have been met, and that's key. So the team noted that all three critical mass indicators needed to trigger the upgrade have now been met. And a Wednesday update by the company behind Cardano, which is Input Output Hong Kong, states that within the last 48 hours, 13 cryptocurrency exchanges had confirmed their readiness for the hard fork, representing over 87% of Cardano's liquidity. With this latest edition, and you can go through and see the coins that have done it, but FM, FW, KuCoin, etc., Huobi. With this latest edition, we have met all three critical mass indicators. 39 exchanges have been fully upgraded. Over 98% of the mainnet blocks are now being created by the vassal node, and the top Cardano dApps by total lock value, or total value locked, that should be TVL, shouldn't it, have confirmed that they have tested and are ready. So of the top exchanges for Cardano liquidity, Coinbase is the only exchange listed as in progress regarding its integration status. However, a recent tweet by Coinbase has already hinted that it will support the fork, saying ADA transactions will be halted for maintenance for the Cardano vassal hard fork. This was intended for June, and the vassal upgrade has seen its launch delayed twice. Most recently due to a bug discovered in Cardano's prior node version, which that created incompatibility issues. So it resulted in fundamentally different projects not being able to utilize it. So the updated vassal node is now in place, and their biggest dApps are ready. So, and also Ledger tweeted out that they're ready as well. So there'll be no downtime. Obviously, news of the upgrade has gone around, and social media chat has increased by about 35% for Cardano. That's actually a good, useful indicator in terms of what you're going to see from the markets, because the more people are talking about it, and as long as excuse me, as long as Bitcoin doesn't start tanking, because obviously Bitcoin moves everything. But as long as Bitcoin moves sideways, or possibly some price appreciation, I mean, we should see a bounce off of the FOMC stuff. Cardano could very well rally just off of the fact that so many damn people are talking about it. And Sentiment put out sort of info about which coins are down, and which coins are seeing more interest in terms of behavior analysis. So once live, the upgrade will be the blockchain's most significant, and this upgrade aims to bring smart contract enhancements, reduced costs, and increased throughput on the network. So, layman's terms, it's going to be cheaper, and it's going to be faster. More, and they're going to be able to do more transactions within a certain time frame, within seconds. And Input Output Hong Kong said one of the most significant upgrades brought by the fork is faster block creation, as they can be transmitted without full validation. This bodes really, really well. Really, really well for Cardano, because fundamentally that gives a lot of the dApps better throughput. The dApps are now going to be able to deal with more people using them. As a result, obviously, there's a bigger draw to come into Cardano as well, because they're doing things right. Obviously, it had a tanking yesterday, dropping to about 43.26 cents. It's since rallied and recovered about 5% of that. But when we look at the year that we've had for Cardano, obviously the price has depreciated dramatically since sort of September of last year. And the lowest that we've actually seen Cardano get to is around the points that we're at now. Probably June, July, we saw it a bit low. Even then, not that bad, actually. So we're probably at its lowest point in terms of price. And there should be pretty good lines of support around that 42 cents region. I'm expecting that we're going to see some semblance of a bounce here for Cardano. And this could be very, very, very profitable. Remember as well, when we look at the previous upgrade. So the previous upgrade was the Alonso upgrade. And I'll find when that was. It was September of 2021. Now, obviously, we were in a bull cycle. But if we're just going off of what happened in September, we saw at the beginning of September, price was about $1.17. Did end up rallying to about $1.60, which is roughly 50% gains in September. So it's very plausible that we could see something reminiscent. I'm not necessarily expecting 50%, but you could very well see a 20% bump or something akin to that, even in this bear cycle. And that's not bad. And long term, obviously, Cardano is an outstanding crypto, and they've got really good connections within a number of different countries and continents. Its all-time high was around sort of $3. Long-term, Cardano certainly could be a sort of $10 coin, because yes, that would put it on a market cap of about 340 billion, but when you're looking at a bull cycle where we're going to see very possibly Bitcoin at 100K, very possibly Ethereum at 5 figures. You know, there's good, like 5 figures for Ethereum would be about 1.2 billion market cap. 100K per Bitcoin would be about a 1.8 trillion market cap. So a 340 billion market cap for one of the strongest projects in the space doesn't actually seem that improbable. So yeah. But what do you guys think? Do you think the vassal upgrades are going to end up being a sell the news event? Because there's also a possibility. We've seen sell the news events many times, very recently with the Ethereum merge. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you know when new content is coming out. And guys, if you want to see the coins I'm buying up in the bear cycle, the coins I think can do the 10, the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50, the 100x gains, come and check it out. If you want to make these kind of profits, then come check out the site. Everything's verifiable because, you know, it's all on YouTube. And I said it before, but look, Phantom wasn't a guess, a lucky guess. I picked it, studied it, I did a Udemy course dedicated to it. And when I find a coin that I'm as confident on as I was Phantom, I'm not going to do a Udemy course. I'm going to tell the members. So if you want to get ahead of the market, if you want to find that 100x before everyone else, come to the site, read through it. And guys, if you like it, come join me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.